evening from South Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no question, there's one direction this Sixers team is going. It's taken a lot of trust and no question, a lot of patience.
Ed, I hear what you're saying, and the Sixers are on the up and up. But let's remember who built the foundation. Sam Hinkie deserves a lot more credit. I know this new management has taken them to new heights, but it all started with Mr. Hinkie.
Well, the fans in Philadelphia are reaping the rewards right now. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Simmons to Butler from long range. His first effort off the mark. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Embiid. They go down low to Simmons. Nice pass to set things up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trae Young. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Prince guarded by Carmelo Anthony. To Trae Young. Over to the right side. Blocked by Butler. 24-second violation. Simmons to Butler. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Trae Young to Jaylen Brown. Blocked by Embiid.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Carmelo Anthony, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And it's Butler with the rebound. Philadelphia with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Jimmy Butler, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
For Atlanta, number 51.
And he makes them both. Trae Young. To Lopez. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Trae Young. From the painted area, won't go down. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. Trae Young to Lopez. Has a look. Shot by Lopez off the mark. Redick with it. It's a 9-point lead. To Butler. 4-3. Hawks have the board. Trae Young. And that one is out. Time to shuffle things up.
Number 30, Jaylen Brown.
Sixers control it. Fultz to Redick. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Jimmy Butler to the line, shooting 2.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions. Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 8.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Butler, it's no good. Shots not going down. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, Jimmy Buckets really has an inspiring story. From being homeless at the age of 13 before moving in with a friend, reads like a basketball version of the blind side. That grit has become the fabric of his DNA. From Tyler Junior College to Marquette to the 30th pick in the first round, are you kidding me? To where he is now, Jimmy Buckets has had to earn every inch that this game has given him.
Hits the free throw. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. To Redick. Butler. And it's the big man, Len, with the rebound. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. And a great start for the 76ers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lynn with it. Down a dozen. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Simmons. And count the basket inside.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Butler, it's good.
You know, every time I watch Jimmy Buckets, the tenacity he plays with on the defensive end, it just reconfirms the fact that he's been named an All-Star 4 times. He shot a career best, 47% from the field in 2017-18. So when you think about trying to lock him up, you have to limit his touches, and you have to force him to catch the ball with his back to the basket. Make him put the ball down on the ground and make contested shots, because if you don't, Jimmy Butler will cut you apart.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. The follow won't go either.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
No good. To Jeremy Lin. Not going down for him this time.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lin with it. Trailing by 15. Has a chance. Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got him. Here we go.
Simmons. The shot almost. Brown with it up top. His guys trail by 13. Trying to cash in. He buries it off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers call for time as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Simmons to Butler for 3, and Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Jeremy Lin. He's 2 for 2 now.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Sixers have the basketball. Jimmy Butler for 2. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Lin with it. Down 12 to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Lynn to Lopez. Off the assist.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Butler to Simmons. From long range. Not going down here. Lynn with it. Trailing by 10. Has a look. Shot by Lynn won't go. To Butler. Short jumper won't go down. Brown into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, he missed a short one there. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Butler. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Lynn with it. Down 8. Here's Lopez, down low. Robin Lopez. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Trae Young. Wide open look won't go. And the nice finish at the rim.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Trae Young. Fires the 3. Off the mark. Embiid to Anthony. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
And he finishes at the rim.
The assist from number 8.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers are up after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks are in need of some changes at the half. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Atlanta Hawks are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime, resulting in the kind of plays in our highlight package.
player of the half.
Butler did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Hawks have it. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
To Trae Young.
Defense, let's go.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Butler. Count the bucket for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Trae Young to Jaylen Brown. Oh, had him going there for a second. Not that time. Trae Young to Lopez. Runner here won't go. Butler. Good for 3. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the paint.
Good job, boy. Good job.
Trae Young to Jaylen Brown. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Anthony buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Here's Atlanta. To Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Simmons to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Embiid. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Taurean Prince trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw good. A 3-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. Fultz. It takes a lot to keep this young man under wraps. Markelle Fultz still scores.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Robin Lopez, he's now 4 for 6.
The assist from number 7.
Butler to bring it up. Lead stands at 10. To Fultz. 4-3. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. To Lopez. Lynn. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler to Fultz. Markelle Fultz. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Butler. Has a chance. Butler can't get his shot to fall. Lynn with it. His guys trail by 10. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Butler. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. Lynn with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. Here comes the screen. Terrific vision. Count it.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Butler, rebound taken by the Hawks. Lynn with it. The deficit is 6. Offensive board. Not that time. Butler. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Robin Lopez. He's now shooting 5 for 7. 3 quarters down. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. In the front court comes Smith. Leads 4. Anthony. Carmelo Anthony. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Lynn with it. The margin standing now at 7. To Kevin Huerter. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. That's blocked by Johnson.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Butler into the front court. His team up by 7. To Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. J.J. Redick is going to get a chance at 3 here for his career 89%. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Lynn with it. Trailing by 10. Here comes the screen. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
J.J. Redick. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Butler, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Lynn with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Trae Young down for Collins. Scores from the post. Butler over to the right side. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
To Kevin Huerter. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
You know, every once in a while, you'll find a fearless scorer. Well, this fearless scorer has unlimited range who can transform the geometry of the floor. Mark that down.
It's good. And 1.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. It's Atlanta ball. The drive, right to the basket, right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Butler knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potential.
Baby. Let's go Philly. Sixers. That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Trae Young to Jaylen Brown. Trae Young knocked loose. Sixers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Butler, misfire, and a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Trae Young. Screen coming to Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. To Butler. For three. Can't get the bounce. Brown with it up top. Down by 15. Trae Young to Lopez. Nice pass to set things up. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. The follow won't go either. Embiid to Simmons from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Great pass to set it up. Fires the three, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Butler, fires the three, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Tough make through traffic.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Butler. And the rebound taken by Lopez. Wide open look won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers emerged victorious after a tight finish. They did an incredible job with the three ball, getting plenty of points from long range. As a squad, they were able to take advantage of a perimeter defense that couldn't lock them down. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks just couldn't close this one out. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Butler could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.